What is going on, YouTube? So today's video is going to be about the G37. Some of you out there have been asking me what my mod list is, what are my numbers, is it reliable? So in this video I'm going to get into details. We'll try to get into details on what parts I went with and why I went with them. So stay tuned and enjoy the video, guys. Alright guys, so I know what you guys are thinking. Why is my bumper black? Now, I know it's ugly, but when I built this car, my goal was to go for performance and function. And the looks of my car wasn't priority at the time. But now that it's running the way I want and everything's on point, I'll consider getting it painted sometime soon, maybe this summer. But yeah, it wasn't a big deal to me. I wanted my car to run the way I wanted it to run, and yeah, that was my goal. So anyways, yeah, the front bumper is a Duraflex bumper. This is the TS1 kit. Now the reason why I went with this is because I wanted a big opening for my heat exchanger. This is not an intercooler, guys. This is a water to air setup, so that's a heat exchanger in the front, not an intercooler. So anyways, Duraflex made the perfect bumper for what I wanted to go with, and that's why I went with this bumper. Coming up to the hood, I went with a Cybin carbon hood. I went with this setup right here. This is also called a TS1 setup with the hood, the heat extractors. These are not hood scoops, these are heat extractors. As you guys know, if you're boosted or any boosted car, heat is the #1 enemy for any forced induction car, so this is a good benefit. All right, now carbon fiber. After I bought this hood, I kind of went overboard and I bought all these little knickknacks. This doesn't really do anything. I mean, it's just for looks. I also got these pillars right here. Like I said, I went overboard with the carbon fiber, but also right here too. Got that one, and I also got this Successful Automotive Bella duckbill trunk. Now, if you guys want my honest opinion on this trunk, it does not weigh that much more, or it's not that much lighter than the stock hood trunk. So if you guys are going for weight reduction, yeah, it is lighter, but not a drastic difference. So that's my honest opinion on it. Don't hate on me, Mark. I'm sorry. I love your trunk, but it's just, you know, I'm just giving my honest opinion. Anyways, I went with these louvers right here. I forget what I bought these from. Shoot, I forget. I'll put it in the description. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of those because I don't know. I feel like they look better on two doors for some reason. But I don't know. I mean, comment below and let me know what you guys think. Coming down here to the rear bumper, I have a carbon fiber diffuser. And since I'm under here anyways, guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys what I went with for exhaust. This is a HBP single exit exhaust. My differential is built with a Quaff one-way differential, and I went with the Z1 differential cover and Bell Racing bracket, I believe. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I built that differential recently, and I'll tell you guys right now that it's probably one of the best investments on this car. So let me go under here for you guys. Not sure if you guys can see, but my exhaust goes to a what is that? That's my resonator right there. So it goes from an HVP to a resonator, and that's the ultra quiet resonator from what's that brand? Vibrant. And this is my custom white pipe, which was a Megan white pipe, but the flex pipes gave up on me and I ended up getting them taken off and yeah, I welded it straight. And then after that, I'm not sure if you guys can see, but those are my motor dyne test pipes. These are the art pipes. Now I've had a couple of test pipes in the past, and I'll tell you guys right now that the motor dyne art pipes are the best, hands down the best, guys. I'll vouch for them any day. Also one of the best investments for my car since it's boosted. So yeah, so anyways, from the R pipes they go to stock headers. I don't feel the need of getting any headers. I mean, in my opinion, they don't make that much of a difference. So maybe in numbers, but not a noticeable difference in performance. So anyways, yeah, actually while I was under here, I do have all my bushings and mounts upgraded. I have the white line bushings, and then I have the torque solutions transmission mount, and I do have the Z1 polyurethane mounts on my engine. And man, let me tell you guys, I feel every single vibration on this car. I'm used to it, but if you ever rode in my car and you know, you just got out of your car, you probably won't like it. But like I said, I built this car for performance, so it's kind of a give and take, you know. Oh, I also forgot, I'm not sure if you guys can see, but I do have a one-piece drive shaft. Man, I can't even see. I do have a DSS drive shaft shop, one-piece drive shaft, aluminum drive shaft. I love that thing. Ever since I put that thing on, it was direct power, and like the gas pedal, when you gas it, it's like instant. You push it and it just goes. Versus the old drive shaft where it has all the extra bushings on it, and it's a two-piece. It's just, you can feel drastic, like a big difference in performance. So yeah, let me see, guys. Oh, okay, my brakes. Now this is a Journey model, guys. I never had these big brakes on here, so I actually went with the BBK kit from these are the Akibonos, and the brake rotors are Braided. I like the design of this rotor, so I went with these. These are not two pieces, but I really like how they look, so kind of goes with my brake setup. Hey, what's up, man? Where'd you come from? All right, now with the wheels, my fronts are RPF ones. These are 18 by 9s plus 15. 9 or 9.5, I forget. So 18 by 9 or 9.5 plus 15 with what are these? These are Firehawk, Firestone Firehawk Indy 500s. The fronts are 235 40 18s. And then if we go to the rear, these are 18 by 10s plus 38. And yeah, I do have the big brake kits in the back too, not just into the front. Same rotors, Braided. Yeah, so the wheels are RPF ones, 18 by 10 plus 38. And in the rears, I went with 275 35 18s. Now I know some of you guys are like, oh, you know what, I would have went wider, but I could have put some 295s or 285s, maybe 305s on here, but I don't know, I like the way they look, and they grip anyways. These are the Federals, the RSR. These are pretty sticky, guys. I mean, they're pretty cheap, $280 for the pair, and yeah, they're really sticky, guys. I haven't really felt the full potential of them because it's not summer yet, But I do have another set over here of Firestone Firehawk Indy 500s. I'll put those on when these go out. Ugh. Yeah, okay, so anyways guys, that was my wheel setup. That was basically everything outside the car. Yeah, I did cover everything out here. So anyways, let's go to the engine, guys. These are the quick release hood pins. These are like these. Just pull it up and voila, guys. Alright, so man, I have a lot of mods on this engine, guys. But let me start off first by saying that this is my third engine in this car. Now, the first engine was pro-charged. Well, actually, anyways, let me explain to you guys why they call this a supercharger and why this is actually a pro-charge setup. This is basically a turbo that's belt driven. That's what you call a pro-charger. But the reason why they call it a supercharger is because the intake manifold is actually changed. If it wasn't changed, then it would just be a true pro-charge setup. But because the intake manifold is changed, I guess it acts like a Whipple style. That's my wild guess, guys. That's the reason why I think they call it a supercharger, because this is changed just like how you would do it with a traditional Whipple charge setup. So yeah, if I'm wrong, guys, I mean, comment below. I don't know, that's just, I mean, that's what I'm guessing, guys. I'm not telling you if that's really true or not, but that's like my wild guess. This is a pro charger, and yeah, it has its own manifold, so they call it a supercharger so that people don't get too confused, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, guys, my engine is actually out of a 2017 QX50 Infinity. Now, the reason why I went with this engine is because it's not too hard to convert an all-wheel drive engine into a two-wheel drive. And also, when you think about it, not a lot of people abuse these little SUVs. They mostly abuse these sedans or these coupes. So that's my peace of mind there. That's the reason why I went with it. And also because this engine right here came with 17,000 miles on it. So this is a fresh engine, guys. This is a virgin right here. And it pulls hard as fuck, guys. So anyways, yeah, as you guys can see, this is the still-in kit, pro-charge, supercharger, whatever you guys want to call it. I do run one oil catch can. It just splits into two right here, one valve there, one valve there. I don't see the point in having two of them. It's just a lot cleaner for me because I don't want anything on that side, and I don't think I have room anyways. But this is an oil catch can from eBay. They all work the same, guys, so don't waste your money on these really expensive oil catch cans because they all do the same. And the reason why I like this one too is because I can check how much oil is actually in there, and there is actually some oil in there. It smells like ethanol. So yeah, don't waste your money on these expensive oil catch cans. Just get a I know, look at him. Coco, what are you doing? No, I'm watching him, don't worry. Alright guys, so oil catch can. This is the supercharger kit. Oh, I'm also running the 9-pound pulley. The 8-pound pulley is actually a lot. It's noticeably bigger, but for 1 PSI, I had to try it out, you know what I mean? I wanted the most out of this kit, so I went with a 9-pound pulley. This is not the 8-pound. And yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, don't do it, you're gonna blow your engine. But honestly, you guys, it's all about your tune and your tuner. This is admin tuned by Monsef, and yeah, this is like, he is like the best tuner out there, guys, hands down. So anyways, 9-pound pulley, and I do have a blow-off valve. This is the tile Q blow-off valve. Let me see if you guys can see this. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, I put it there because there was no other place to put it. Like if I put it up here somewhere, the hood wouldn't close. So I had to do this twice. I had to get it welded and find out that it wasn't gonna fit, and then get it welded again at the spot that was perfect for it to not hit anything. So yeah, that was a bitch, but my friend hooked me up. He works at a store called All Hose, and they specialize in all these hoses and fittings and stuff, so he hooked me up. So all right, I got the blow-off valve. Also, let's see here. Hey, come here, Coco, come here. Holy shit, guys, sorry about that. My dogs, they usually stay here in the garage, and there was a bunch of people that just walked by with some big old dogs, and when their dogs when the dogs saw my dogs, they were just like tripping out, and they couldn't even hold their dogs on their leash. So I mean, no one got hurt or anything. So yeah, anyways, back to the engine. I was just explaining to you guys about the blow-off valve. It's a tile Q blow-off valve. It makes this sound because there's constant air being pushed into the engine. I'll show you guys a video, or I'll start it up for you guys later. But yeah, I got the blow-off valve, and let's go with the fuel system. The fuel system is a CJ Motorsports fuel return system. I am running an Aeromotive fuel pressure regulator. This is part of the fuel return system. This shows you what pressure you're at. You can adjust it right here with the fuel pressure regulator, and this is actually real convenient so that you know how much pressure is going into your system. Fuel system is ran by a Walbro 450 pump. Now this is running on E85, so I'm also running 1300 cc injectors from Injectors Dynamic, which seems a little overboard, but it's better to be safe than sorry. You don't want to take off this manifold and go back over it again. I've taken this thing out plenty of times, a handful of times, not a handful, a shitload of times actually. And this is the one thing I hate about this kit, because you have to get under this manifold to get these bolts. So there's matching bolts like this right underneath here, and you have to get under it with a long ass wrench. Yeah, that thing's a bitch to take off, guys. I know how to do it now. It's easy for me, but if it's your first time or you're new to this, you're gonna hate putting that thing on and taking it off. So yeah, that's the fuel system. 1300 cc injectors. I'm running a CJ Motorsports fuel return system with an Aeromotive fuel pressure regulator. Now, since this is a water to air setup, this is the reservoir, and these are the silicone tubes that go to my front heat exchanger. This is a Frozen Boost 101 heat exchanger. It's the biggest heat exchanger that I can put on this car. This is actually the one that comes with the Stillen kit. It's like real tiny, guys. Oops. Whoops. So anyways, this is, look how thin that is, guys. This one is like super thick. Ouch. You can see how thick it goes all the way back there. So yeah, I didn't want to put that. The more water, the better the cooling. Just like oil, guys. And I'm also running two 30-row oil coolers. Let me see if I could get that for you guys. Yeah, there's one right there, and there's one on the other side. So I basically have two 30-row coolers, one right here for the transmission and one right here for the engine. And it actually gave me an extra quart or quart and a half of oil for each oil compartment for the tranny and engine. So that's a big thing about these boosted cars. The more oil, the better protection. I think it's a must. It's up to you, so whatever your opinion is. But yeah, I upgraded the oil capacities, and also, oh yeah, with my differential as well. It does hold a lot more gear oil in there. So yeah, okay. What else, guys? Oh, I'm also running an aluminum pulley, a main crank pulley by OBX. I can't get it, but yeah, it's in there. It's in there somewhere. I mean, it just, yeah. A lot of people, they say that those are gonna damage your engines, but no, it doesn't. These engines are well balanced already. So yeah, I got a video on that, on why it doesn't need a harmonic balancer on it. So I mean, everyone has their own opinion. I mean, go watch my video. I posted it a couple months, maybe last year. So yeah, I'm running aluminum pulley, and that's it. That's the only aluminum pulley I have. What else, guys? I'm getting lost here. I just have all these little knickknacks, like these breather hoses right here. That's for the valve cover. I have one on the other side as well. And yeah, I think that's it, guys. I think that's it for the engine. Now, when we talk about numbers, I can't give you an exact number, but my tuner is giving me a very rough and pretty decent. It could be more, but he's giving me a conservative guess. But this engine is cranking out 620 horsepower with 520 to the wheels. Now, this car hasn't been on the dyno, so I don't have the exact numbers, but I will eventually bring it to a dyno. I'm just real happy with how it runs right now, because you know, I built this car on my own, and it's remote tuned by Monsef, and I don't see why I have to go get a dyno tune. Yes, I can squeeze a lot more horsepower, maybe 10, maybe 20, 30, but I'm real happy with its performance right now, guys. So yeah, 620 to the crank and 520 to the wheels, and yeah, I'm happy with it, guys. So let's go ahead and do a startup, guys. I do have my keys with me. Let's see here. I'm usually at E80, 81, but this is what I get out of my gas station right next to my house. Pull up the ECU Tech app. Now I do have 4 different maps. It says Admin 500, that's wheel horsepower. Admin 500, flames. Admin 400, that's my pump gas map, and this is the kill switch. Pretty cool feature from ECU Tech, EQ Tech. I do have, I can do everything on here. Like, I can check what my engine codes are. No engine codes. I can clear them if there are any. This is my dashboard. This is my air intake temperature, map switch mode, engine oil, coolant temperature, AFR bank 1, AFR bank 2, engine load calculated, and AFR target. Now these are the most important parameters, things that I want to see while I'm driving. I have it on right here because this is the best place to put anything on this car. Let's see here. Alright guys, so my interior is not really that special. I do have these diamond stitch floor mats. I don't know, I mean it's not a show car or anything, but I still like them because I could just wipe off the dirt and they're easy to clean. So besides that, I want to change out my shift knob to a red sport shifter. That's probably like one of the things I'm gonna do next. Maybe, I don't know, it works, so I mean, besides that, I do have the Tesla screen. This is the Phoenix Android Radio Tesla screen. I do have onboard Wi-Fi at all times, so I can just easily go to let's see here, let's go to YouTube, and it's my current temperature right now. It takes forever to get to 180, 190. That's where my target is. Let's see here. Let's watch something on YouTube. Let's go for Tunas. I like watching you guys' videos. So. Kind of cool to have one of these while you're driving. I'm not trying to tell you to drive and watch YouTube while you're driving, but it's kind of nice to have when you're just sitting waiting for someone, and you know, you could just watch a YouTube video or put on a movie or something. So yeah, this is my Tesla screen. This is my Zytronics flex fuel kit gauge. I do have a flex fuel kit on here. It's underneath the car, but yeah, it's pretty cool, guys. Like I said, I have a map for, let's see here, for pump gas, and these two are ethanol. So yeah, besides that, I do have my carbon fiber steering wheel. I bought this on eBay, and it's actually a real good quality. Like, if you buy one of these for your car, it'll feel like a totally different car once you get it on, because it just feels so solid, and it feels nice. Like, it fits right into your hands, guys. Like, I use this one a lot because it has like the perfect fitting for the bottom of my palm right here. I just love this steering wheel, guys. Besides that, my tinted windows, my next door neighbor did it for me. It's not really much special tint. Back is all stock. I like to keep it stock looking in here. I don't want too much in my car. Got the cup holders, and yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. You know, I really love this car. I feel like I have everything in here that I need to like bring it out of town. I do have, let's see, turn it off. I don't have anything in my trunk, but I do have plugs and a repair kit for my tire, my wheels, and I do have a dual pump, car pump that's usually in my car. But besides that, guys, I think that's it. I think I covered everything. If I didn't, I mean, if you guys have any questions, I'll answer them. I think I got everything down. Let's see if I can get my flex fuel kit in there. Yeah, this is my flex fuel kit right here, guys. And then this is part of the fuel return system. This is the external filter, which is very important. So make sure you guys have one of these. I just noticed right now that I have to re-tie strap it because it's broken. That's not a good sign. It's gonna have to, oh shit. Yeah, I have to re-tie strap that. Good thing I went under here, guys. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, if I'm missing anything, I'll put it in the description. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below or email me at alvinvisperas@yahoo.com. Sorry if this video was boring to some of you. This was mostly about what I have on the car, why I have it. I hope some of you enjoyed this video. So yeah, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next one, guys.